Once again, it's on to the road. To the road.
Yo, what's up, people? This your boy Pete Ross, and we are back in the building with another one. And right now, what I got in my hands is this vintage Caravelle watch, which I believe is from 1972. Okay, shout out to Cut Tracks for lending this one in for review. As you can see, this thing is off the chain. In the case of an assuming Caravelle watch, a clue to the history was printed right on the dial. The Caravelle brand, introduced in the early 1960s by Belova Watch Company, that represented a price option for the general public. Typically, of the time period, the chrome-plated case measures a mere 34 millimeters in diameter. Nowadays, do I feel like Caravelle is a good brand and have something to offer in 2023? No, not necessarily. But their vintage collection and vintage watches will always be roots that stand the test of time, encompassing style and sophistication. And of course, how the story goes, you know, Belova created Caravelle to compete with Timex and more affordable pieces. The real difference between like Timex and Caravelle at the time, most Caravelle watches had a 17 jewel Swiss movement on the inside, when Timex had a in-house movement that people weren't really too fond of. Look at vintage Caravelle, you can see the Timex influence at the time, you know what I mean? Because this does kind of look Marlin, like Viscount or Mercury-esque. And in my opinion, they had better dials back then, which I think the Caravelle and Timex line back then had some really dope dials that has lasted throughout the test of time. All of the vintage Caravelle watches that I found still tick and are running in great condition. Most of your vintage Caravelles has the N4 manual wind men's movement in it with the expansion band on the wrist. The M6 by Belova, self-winding, waterproof, anti-magnetic, and shockproof. I think out of all this, I found one of the most interesting stories about a Caravelle watch back in the day. While serving in the United States Navy from 1964 to 1974, Walter Schwab became submarine qualified aboard the USS Manhattan in 1965. After arriving back in the States in late 1967, Schwab purchased 4 watches from the Navy Exchange while on base in New London, Connecticut. He bought 2 Caravelles depicting the aforementioned dial markings, as well as 2 lady pen watches with similar markings. He kept one of the 2 Caravelles for himself and gifted one to his father-in-law. The pen watches were given to his wife and his mother. Although Schwab's watch was eventually misplaced, his father-in-law wore the counterpart proudly from 1967 until his passing in the mid-1990s. According to Schwab, he adored the watch and showed it off in pubs throughout Scotland. This Caravelle is a reminder that whether used aboard a submarine or pub crawls throughout Scotland or received as a heartfelt gift from a loved one, often exhilarating aspects of a vintage watch dwell deep between the surface, potent reminders of history and significance. So yo, check this out. This your boy Pete Ross, and we about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if y'all enjoying this contact. Vintage Caravelle, again, is the bomb shiggity. So yo, get into it. This your boy Pete Ross, and we out. Peace.